You know what? You know what the start of this episode could be is just since we've both been ill, just mildly ill cavemen. Mild- You laugh now, but there might be a genuine coughing fit.
Yes.
There you go. It's not quite hacking up along, but you know, it's fine.
Not what you were hoping for, but there you go.
No, I don't think you want to
Hello,
hear.
and welcome to, We're Dead.
Hi guys, welcome back to Star-Crossed Losers. It's us. It's me. Hi. We're the losers.
we are dying.
And our voices are falling apart because we've been ill.
We're like a month straight. Almost, kind of.
3 weeks at least, yeah. Yeah, funny enough, this is not me exaggerating. This is my actual voice now, so... Hooray! Ugh.
I'm doing better, but I might get sick again.
This isn't my mildly concerned caveman voices. This is my mildly done with the sickness caveman. Ugh.
This is why I'm scared of going outside. Just imagine me, like, standing in my apartment looking out the window, like, all crouched and, like, just scared.
I mean, to be fair, I feel like an absolute caveman because I have not left this apartment in, like, 2 weeks, and it just feels,
Oh, no.
I have no friends.
Star, we're adding a new level to our caveman term. We are cavemen because we're stuck in our apartments.
Basically, yeah.
We're living in a really high-class cave. Pinkies out.
For those of you listening in who don't know us, hi, I'm Star.
I'm Fyri.
We are the Star-Crossed Losers who are also nerds.
Losers.
We're nerds.
Losers, lovers, the whole
Shh,
word.
Fyri, don't tell about that part.
Huh? Oh.
Oops. And they were roommates.
They were roommates. And my cat is trying to tear down the wall. What the heck, Rika?
Rika's just like, I am Cat. What do you expect from me, mother?
She's not even looking at me. Baby, I love you.
Because I've been sick so much, I feel so bad every time I come out of my room and Ringo is just hanging out and he's just looking up at me like, I'm sorry I can't pet you.
I know. Luckily, whatever I had wasn't contagious to cats, because she has gotten none of it.
I still have a whole bottle of apple juice in the fridge. I'm so tempted to, like, open it, but I just had juicy juice.
So proud of you. I ran out of my VA. I'm so sad.
Ugh. Gosh, Fyri.
And I'm not going to the store to get more because I'm trying to. I told myself that maybe I have enough food and stuff to make it through the week, and then I can get groceries again. I don't know. We'll see. If I get sick again.
God, if I get sick again.
I just want to be able to go out and be with people because I'm getting really. I already struggle living alone and being lonely, but now that I can't have the option of going out. I'm like, I want to be healthy so that I can go out on a walk in the cold and not be afraid of getting worse.
I totally understand that.
Yeah, my apartment, they have this beautiful little courtyard garden area that has a really cool place where I like to go meditate, but it's cold outside, so I don't want to do it.
You have a really pretty courtyard.
I really do. It's like a fairy place. It's like a fairy place.
Hey. I'm like, I better not get sick again. Like, I mean, first of all, 3 times in a row, there's something concerning going on there, but also, I'm seeing Sweeney Todd in a week, so I'm gonna genuinely be very angry. I'm gonna be very angry, genuinely, if I get sick. Because it's like, no matter what, I'm sorry, I paid money for this. I'm gonna go see Sweeney Todd. I'm going to
wear a mask, but...
Oh no, I'm gonna wear a mask anyway, but it's like, gosh darn it, I am gonna go see Joe Locke and Sweeney Todd on his opening night! Fight me, universe!
Yeah.
So...
That's awesome, though.
But that's also in a week, so I should be, as long as nothing else happens, should be fine.
Right? As long as you don't get whatever is going on.
I'm just gonna be around absolutely no one for the next week. Have no social life.
Well, that's what this is for. We don't have to be in the same room with each other, but we can still be social.
Yay! There we go. Okay.
Huh? You didn't have a coughing fit, and then there's a pause, and I'm like, huh? Like, are you okay?
There's the mildly concerned caveman there. Huh? Huh. Welcome and thanks for listening.
Welcome. Thanks for listening. I like how most of mine are fake now. I hope that I continue to stay well.
Is that your typing song?
No, that was my loading the Google document song. That was really the clicking the button song. It's not always that you can ask me what I said and I will remember and be able to reiterate it completely. But when I do, that's it. Just when I do, I do. Okay, so these are supposed to be questions about ourselves to see if you know me.
What do we call it? We joked that this is like a couples quiz, but both of us are single. So this is for those who are listening in who have no idea what's going on, or maybe you do know what's going on. I don't know. I just live here.
I don't.
I don't know. I'm tired. I've been sick.
I don't live there.
We've known each other for 10 years, which still, I'm shook just thinking that it's been that long, and I feel like we're all just slowly dying. And not just because we've been sick.
No, I've only known you for 3 years. That's how long it's actually
You've
been.
only truly known me for 3. The first 7 years you didn't.
Yeah.
You don't know me. You didn't know me.
There's 5 years within our time of knowing each other that didn't actually happen. Like, I've only been out of college for about 3. Alright, then we've only been out of college, like, 3 years, so we've only known each other for 3 years, because I'm good at math.
Yeah, whoever that person you lived with for 2 years in college, that was some, like, spectral figure of your imagination.
Well, no, that was you. That was, after college, but also during college. Don't follow my logic, you can't.
What kind of Legend of Zelda timeline nonsense is this?
Timey-wimey.
Wibbly wobbly. What Doctor Who crap is this?
Or, oh gosh, what is it? Jeremy Bearimy, that's it, from Loki, yes.
Oh my gosh. Should I flip something to decide who goes first?
I was saying, who went first last time? I feel like I probably did.
I don't remember, but you know what? I have D&D dice. I'll roll one of my dice. That is not my dice. That is a medallion.
Okay, I picked the even numbers.
Okay, I'll roll a D20. I'll get my pretty Comic-Con dice. Here we go. Let's see.
Ew.
You said you did evens? Is that what you said?
Yeah, I'm even numbers.
Okay, I rolled a 14.
What are the evens of that happening?
Get out.
Okay, so then I go first?
Yeah.
Okay, so we are asking each other questions to see how well we know each other since we've known each other for so long. So.
Too long.
Star Crossing.
See.
Too long. What is my favorite color?
I'm okay. I don't remember if you are the person that I have the same favorite color as. I know there's somebody who I share a favorite color with, and I don't remember if it's you. It's not turquoise, is it?
That's a good color. It's not my favorite. My top favorite color.
Is it red?
Oh gosh, no.
No? Oh shoot.
No.
Okay, let me actually think about this. I'm like, is it a
20
mixed
questions.
Is it a mixed color? Like one of those that's like,
I mean, no.
Is it blue?
I would. It's a form of blue.
Aquamarine.
No. It's very, very specific.
Is it navy?
No.
Oh jeez. Okay. I feel like such a fake friend now. I'm like, oh shoot.
Yeah, I mean the fact that you said red, I'm like, do you even know me?
It's not. Is it teal?
No, but that's a good color.
That's very close to turquoise, though. Hold on.
Well, now turquoise and teal are very good colors, but they may not be close to my favorite color because I also do like green and black and purple.
I would say, is it kind of is it a darker blue or a lighter blue?
It's lighter. Well, hard to determine. I'd say it's bright.
Is this like royal blue?
No. I
my
don't
God.
think you'll be able to guess it. It's far more specific than the ones that you've been saying.
What is it?
It's Crayola Cerulean Blue.
Oh, cerulean. Okay.
But specifically the Crayola color of it, because cerulean blue has lots of different shades if you look at it online, but Crayola, like the crayon actually, it's like several different pigments of cerulean, and I love the way that they all kind of collide. They're like, it's dark, but it's bright, and it's just gorgeous.
You know how I learned how to pronounce the word right? How to pronounce cerulean right?
Are you talking about Pokemon?
Yes. Cerulean City. What is it? We're on our way to Cerulean City. Is that? No, Viridian.
Viridian City.
It's Viridian City. Good lord.
My God, it's not even that. I don't know how you.
I haven't watched Pokemon in so long. Okay.
Now, see, I always think Viridian's green. Is it red?
Viridian is green. Oh, is it
Okay,
green?
now it's your turn to ask me a question.
Well, okay, because I actually had the same question. What is my favorite color, Fyri?
Well, I think it's blue. Is it a specific shade of blue?
Yeah, I mean,
no, it's not blue.
It's not quite blue. It's on the bluish spectrum, I guess.
I really want it to be turquoise.
It is turquoise.
Yeah.
Hey. There's somebody I know.
I got an advantage. I got an advantage of that because you had guessed turquoise early on when you guessed mine, and you had also mentioned that you weren't sure if it was the same as you. So I'm like, well, she seemed excited when she said turquoise, and turquoise is a really pretty color. So, and I think that Star has good taste. So
somebody I know, I don't know who it is, but somebody I know loves turquoise as much as I do, and I just don't know who it is. I'm a fake friend.
It might be Allie. I feel like it was Allie.
Maybe.
But yes, I also do love turquoise, but it's not my top favorite.
Well, turquoise and teal.
Although my top favorite might be moving towards turquoise and teal, because I am becoming more and more depressed about my favorite color not being a real color.
Yeah.
Okay, so how many pets did I have growing up?
Okay, what do we define as growing up? Before going to college?
Sure.
What what age do we say growing up?
Yeah, growing up, before going to college, through childhood into college.
Well, the only pets I've ever known are like that you've talked about are your 3 cats and your dog. So I'd say 4. But I feel
Correct.
Okay, I was gonna say I've only known
technically when I was like really young, like 3 years old, I think we had Spencer was a cat. I've had a lot of other pets kind of circulating around, but usually when I say what pets I had growing up, I will say that I've had the 4 because those were the consistent ones that are actually in my memory. So yeah. Yay!
Because it was Jasmine and Simon was... Jasmine was your cat, right?
Yeah.
And then Simon was...
Oh my gosh, you actually are going to know the names. Wow,
Simon was... Well, I remember Simon, because Simon was the last one that lived. And then who... Yeah. I can't remember... Dino was your dog, but who was your other cat? I can't remember them.
Yeah, Zeke was a scaredy cat. Zeke. He didn't like to come out much.
Zeke was his name, that's right. Okay. So
Good
it's
job.
My turn. Yay!
You get, like, bonus points for also knowing all of their names. Well, okay, you didn't know all of their names, but knowing more than I expected.
Well, of course I knew Simon, because you talked about Simon a lot.
So I was like, I know you know Simon, but I wasn't sure if you knew Jasmine and Dino, and Zeke, I was like, maybe.
Okay, so my next question for you. I mean, I would hope you know this. Just because we lived together for 2 years, but what was the name of my first car?
Wasn't it Darren?
Yes, it was Darren.
Yeah, I knew you were gonna ask that.
Okay.
I almost asked that.
Here's a spur of the moment question. What was my second car's name after Darren?
I know you told me, and did it also start with a D?
No.
Okay, then I don't remember. I feel the essence. The essence of it is on my tongue, but I don't remember it.
It's a Jetsons character name. I'll give you that hint. It's not named after the character, but there is a character with this name on the Jetsons.
I don't know any of the Jetsons' names.
Oh my god, you didn't grow up with the Jetsons.
I grew up around them, but I did not watch them religiously enough to learn anyone's names.
Oh my god, we watched it. My brother and I watched it so much that I know like the whole theme song still. Not that there's as much to it, but no, his name was Elroy.
Elroy, okay.
And my brother now owns him. I gave him to my brother when I moved to New York and no longer was in need of a car.
Mm.
So he is still in the family. He's just not with me.
He's still alive, but not alive with me.
Well, Darren's still alive. Darren got sent to the shop to get refurbished, I guess, if you will. He got redone.
Does Darren still scream?
Probably not. He got taken somewhere. We basically donated him to a program at the trade school, and
and they can learn how to manufacture. And
yeah, they let the students work on him, and as far as I know, he got auctioned off to members of the student population / faculty, I think. So somebody was able to get him after he was fixed.
Okay, well, I'm going to skip ahead a little bit because I also have a question like that for me.
Oh boy.
And I guess it's a two-part question, I guess, but how many cars have I had, and what did I call each of them?
I remember the first one that you had in college. I don't know if it was your first car, though. Since I've known you, you've had 3 cars?
Yeah.
You've had 3? Okay. I remember the first one, because I remember the first one because he was an icon. The boat. Mr. Boat.
Yeah.
I remember. That was an iconic experience. And then you got the red car. That was the speedboat.
Yes.
And then
good job.
You got your third car was like another red car, wasn't it?
No, the third car is the car that I currently drive.
Oh no, I'm thinking of somebody else who has a red car. I don't remember your new car, honestly. I really don't. I just remember the boat and the speedboat.
Yeah, I was like, you may not know so much because it is relatively new, and it's not like I've been able to, be connected to people while I talk about it. But yes, so my new car is gray. When I first got it, it sometimes screams similar to Darren, and so I needed to stick with the water theme because we had the boat, and we had the speedboat, which the speedboat's secondary name was also Scarlet because I couldn't stop thinking Scarlet whenever I thought of the car.
That's right.
Yes, Scarlet the speedboat. And this car that I have, since it's gray and it likes to screech and it needs to go in water, is called the Dolphin.
Oh my god. That actually ties in really well to my next question for you. Speaking of dolphins, when was the first time I ever heard you do your dolphin impression?
I really think that it had to be choir. I feel like it had to be, because I shared, there's what's a fun fact about you? And I'm like, I can do a dolphin noise. But I really didn't want to do it inside because it's loud, and the rotunda where we were, it would have echoed. But I feel like they egged me into it.
Do you remember?
But if that's not the time, was that the time? Was that the first time you heard it?
Okay, you've got the memory right. What specific point of choir was it, though?
Wasn't it when we were doing the introduction? We were in the rotunda, we were all sitting around in a circle.
Right, but it wasn't class.
Like the whole choir.
We weren't in class though.
Oh, we weren't in class. Why the heck would I be at an introduction thing when I wasn't at class?
It was choir boot camp. Remember?
Oh, I count that as class. I was like, I don't remember exactly when that was, but I remember it was a get to know you type of event thing that we were doing for choir, and I was like, I don't know if I actually ended up doing the dolphin noise. Part of me is like, no, I didn't.
Yes,
There's
you did.
no way I would have done that. That's so loud in there. But I guess I probably did, and that was the moment where I'm like, this has got to stop.
You even warned everybody saying it's really loud, and they're just like, do it!
I know they did. I'm like, alright, well, I did tell them. People either hate it or love it. I was like, the only other time that you would have heard me do it would be at the football games, because that was an area where we were allowed to be loud for no reason, and I'm like, I don't really care about sports, but I care about being loud.
Oh my god. Yeah.
That's silly, though, because your question was I guess it was a question about you, but it was also about me.
I was seeing if you remember. Because I was there, so I remember.
Yeah, true. Okay, yeah. Well, I wasn't sure if that was the first, if I actually did it then, or if it was at a football game when you heard it, because that's the only other place that people would have heard it at college. It
was more of a question of how aware of my presence were you at the time, because I don't think we had, I don't remember if we had properly started talking as friends yet. I don't remember if we had, like, introduced ourselves to each other yet.
I really feel like, well, it's true. Okay, well, segue into that. My next question for you, what kind of music do I like listening to?
Trans-Siberian Orchestra. Does that count as an answer?
Good answer.
Christmas
I wasn't
music.
really sure how you would respond to this.
Christmas music. All year round.
No. Trans-Siberian Orchestra, yes, but not just the Christmas music. They do other stuff too.
Only
Yes,
only
that would
Carol
be-
and the Bells.
Only Carol. Well, I do. Oh my gosh, I love playing that one on piano.
That one is a banger.
It's so good. Yes. Currently, I listen to a lot of different music, like more indie kind of stuff, and metal. But like, yes, Trans-Siberian. I wasn't
Nice.
entirely sure how you would respond to that because I'm like, I listened to several different things when we were in college, so we'll see what she caught on to. And yeah, that's pretty much that was it. Yeah, good job.
Let's see here. Okay, here's another one. I feel like you probably know this one, but I'm gonna ask anyway. What is my favorite season?
Oh my. I want to say that it's winter, but I don't think it is. Is
Ooh.
it fall?
It is fall, yeah.
Yeah.
So here's one of my bonus points.
I want to say because of Halloween. Halloween, and also because the world is pretty.
Okay, that's funny because I was gonna say, here's a bonus point if you can list why. I mean, that is one reason, but there is like another reason why I like fall a lot. And I complain about it a lot. About
Is
why.
it the weather?
Yes, more specifically.
Well, because it's getting colder.
Yeah, because it's not so freaking hot all the time.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's why I like the fall.
And also because that's when all the
I feel like
bugs
you and
start
I
to
are
go away.
similar in that. For me, specifically, when all the bugs go away, yes.
Yeah. Especially because mosquitoes love me for some reason.
I wonder if you have type O blood.
I have type A positive, actually. I know that for a fact.
Oh, well, no. Never mind then.
When you donate blood, they tell you. When you donate blood, they tell you your type, apparently. They will sometimes.
Well, I had blood drawn for, like, just a general checkup. I wonder, bet you I have it on my records. I can just look it up. Do I want to know? I think I like to live in the mystery. My next question for you, what are my favorite musicals?
Oh man, okay. I want to say Phantom of the Opera is one.
Yep.
Okay. Because I'm like, it better be, because I gave you that Christmas present.
That was my first love. Phantom of the Opera was my first obsession and love.
I do love Phantom. Is Wicked one of them?
Yes.
Okay, I figured. How many am I supposed to guess?
I didn't count.
Okay, Phantom, Wicked.
At least two more.
Oh, favorite musicals. Is Mamma Mia one of them?
Nope.
Okay, I was to say. I'm trying to think musicals that you would have seen that's like been around a while.
It's not necessarily just musicals that I've seen, but also that I've heard.
What other musicals are there? Me, the theater kid, forgets every single musical that's ever existed.
I'm not asking what your favorite is. Calm down.
I'm just trying to think if there's any other musicals that we've ever talked about.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know. I mean, there's one more that I've talked about that I've liked for a really long while, but it was after college, so I don't remember if I've mentioned it to you.
That came out after college? Or that you discovered after college?
No, it's been around that I discovered after college.
Hadestown?
Hadestown, yes. I was like, did you say 80s Town? What is that? No,
Hey!
Hadestown. I love Hadestown. Oh, it's so good.
It's so good!
If you went recently, you probably did not get to see Patrick Page, did you?
No, the only original actor that was there when I went to see it was Reeve Carney as Orpheus, and he was still amazing, but everybody else was already gone.
He's still amazing, yes, he's so good.
And he's left too now, everybody else is gone. Ah.
And then the last one, I actually have a couple more that I've started to really like, but I think the last one that is one of my new obsessions would be Come From Away.
Oh, I haven't seen that one.
I love it. It is so intense. There's another one, I am not as obsessed with it as I have been with the other ones, but I do really like it. I go back to it every once in a while. It's The Clockmaker's Daughter, if you've ever heard of that one.
Interesting, okay.
That one, it's really interesting and a lot of fun.
This one? Okay. I don't know if you'll know the answer to this one. How old was I the first time I visited New York City?
Oh my gosh. 12.
Close. Kinda close.
6?
No.
14.
No.
Those are my 3 top answers.
6, 12, or 14. Well, you were
Yes.
close. You were close in the first one, and then you were very off on the other 2.
Wait, what? 14's not that far from 12.
Yeah, but you went further away from
Were
the
you
answer. I was 10, yeah.
Aw. And now you live there.
It's like it's been only a matter of time.
Foretold.
As foretold. Time is a weird soup.
Time is a weird soup. I like
That is okay.
That's nice.
I did not make that up. Ashley Johnson from Critical Role made that up. Don't quote.
I think you made that. There's no way that. I mean, you're very clever.
It's like being a bartender, but with food.
Yes.
I've got some funny one-liners.
You did not make that one up because if you had, then there would be a certain tone in your voice that is basically saying that you're spouting bullcrap, but it then ended up sounding like something rather clever. That's how we come up with profound things.
It's so true, though.
Alright, my next question for you. What are the names of the 4 main characters in my book?
Oh, shoot. I know Selenia and Isu.
This is the ultimate test of friendship.
Selenia and Isu are 2 of them. I'm trying to remember. I know there's another female character.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, what is her name? What is my first thought is Micah, but I know that's not it.
Are you sure?
I don't think so. Is it?
It is Micah, yeah.
It is Micah? Oh my god, I'm doubting myself.
It totally is. I don't know why you don't think it is, because that's correct.
And I know there's another dude, but I don't remember his name.
His name is Akiro.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say it's not Riley, is it? No.
No. No, I was gonna say, oh, no, I haven't told you recently. Riley's not one of my main characters yet.
Yet.
Yep. Selenia, Isu, Akiro, and Micah. I almost said Riley. Rika's gonna... Rika, my cat, also sometimes gets called Micah.
See, that's part of why I was like,
it's not...
It can't be Micah because it's too close to your cat's name. And then I was like, wait, does that matter? Apparently not.
No, because I'm not smart.
Okay, my next question for you. Going back to the topic of musicals. I don't know if you'll get this, but how many Broadway shows have I seen in my life?
Oh, but 12.
No, and this is not including shows that I've seen more than once. This is just, like, unique shows.
Am I hot? Am I, like, is 12 too much or too little?
Too little.
It's too much, isn't it?
Too little.
What?
Go higher.
What? Oh, man. 20?
Close. Very close.
22.
21. Will be 22.
22.
It will be 22 in a month, or in a week. When I go see Sweeney Todd, it'll be 22 shows.
Nice. I saw Sweeney Todd when they came here, and it was really good.
I mean, also if you don't count Hamilton when I saw it on tour, because that would be 20. That would be 22 there.
I was gonna. After I said 12, I'm like, nah, that's a silly number. That's way too much. It's probably more like 6.
Nope.
Wow.
And I've
Look at you,
also
connoisseur.
I've seen Phantom twice, and I've seen The Lion King twice.
Fun. Nice.
Yeah.
Phantom of the Opera does not have a sequel. We don't talk about that. That doesn't exist.
I don't know what you're talking about. Lion King doesn't have any... Well, actually, you know what? Some of the sequels are good. You know...
No, yeah, Lion King does have a sequel. That's fine.
Okay, so this is really funny. I went to a trivia night last week, or maybe it was 2 weeks ago now. I'm like, when did I get sick? 2 weeks ago, maybe? There were some questions about, like, Greek mythology, Norse mythology, like a variety of mythologies, right? And this one question this guy gives us is, who is the god of the theater? And I couldn't remember the answer. He started spouting off, like, yeah, the god of theater, the god of theater in New York, the god of Broadway. And I was like, on instinct just goes, that's Stephen Sondheim, sir.
I'm over here like, that's Eric, the Phantom of the Opera.
I'm also over here just like, those are two very different things. Theater and Broadway, very separate. They're not one and the same, sir. It's the square and rectangle theory. One is not the other.
So this next question is a bonus question.
Okay.
So, Star Crossing, what are my feelings on the book Dracula?
Can I just say vomit emoji and that's it?
Can I just say my feelings and be correct?
How many times can one person write the word voluptuous?
Oh my gosh, so many times.
And make unnecessary comments on the female character's bosom?
Why are my gentle breasts sad? Oh, because the menfolk are away. Oh, some wonderful quotes in there.
I don't know, I think we kind of share the same opinion on the book. It's like, it's very, very, very dated. And I mean, also...
It's so sexist.
Yeah...
My gentle breasts are very sad about how sexist that book is.
Oh my god. Okay. Alright, so here's kind of just a random one for you, Fyri. What is my favorite dessert?
It's not chocolate. Is it cheesecake? It's cheesecake.
Technically, no.
Not cheesecake. Okay.
Just because I live in New York doesn't mean my favorite thing's cheesecake, ma'am.
No. No. Well, okay, listen. I associate cheesecake with Kansas City, okay? So shut up.
That's fair. That's fair.
Ice cream.
No.
Chocolate mousse. That was my silly answer, but now it's all I have left.
No, I wouldn't say I like chocolate mousse, but it's not my favorite.
I feel like you've told me. Is it alcoholic?
No, and it's probably changed since you've known me.
I feel like you've told me, and I don't remember what it was, but does it have anything to do with, like, strawberries?
No.
Interesting. I don't know.
It's kind of specific. So you were kind of closer with ice cream, but it's a little bit more specific.
Do you want the flavor of ice cream?
Well, no.
You like custard?
I mean, yes and no.
Frozen custard.
Not quite.
You like sherbet ice cream?
Oh my god.
Do you like sherbet ice cream? You heathen.
What else can you do with ice cream?
You can make a smoothie.
Fyri,
You can make a milkshake too, and you can
There
do
you go.
something else. What, do you want a milkshake? You like milkshake?
What flavor of milkshake though?
Vanilla bean. I'm wrong.
You were right with vanilla. So.
Oh, that was it. I could have stopped there. You're so vanilla.
I know I am. I like
it.
I love me a good vanilla
I could have
milkshake.
said pumpkin spice.
I do. Okay. So I don't really count seasonal flavors as like a favorite just because I can't have them all year round because they don't sell them all year round.
Right.
So.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll go and tie into that. My next question for you is, what is my favorite fruit? Actually, I have two. What are my two favorite fruits?
Watermelon.
No.
It's not a watermelon.
I do like the elemelons, but no.
Do you like oranges?
Disgusting.
Oh.
What do you take me for?
I love oranges.
I like oranges.
I love oranges. Those are my favorite fruit, are oranges.
I'm like, how dare you even label me as such, and you're over there petting the oranges like, but they're nice.
Me just awkwardly eating an orange over here. And this is so like, is it papaya?
I don't actually know if I've ever actually had papaya. Interesting.
Pomegranate?
I feel like papaya should taste somewhat like... No.
Papaya should taste like what?
Papaya should taste like banana. Like, similar to banana. That's what it feels like it should taste like, but I don't know.
Do you like bananas?
Bananas are nice, but they're not my favorite.
Strawberries?
Strawberries are one of them!
Okay, I was gonna say, that was kind of on the nose, but I'm like, maybe that's it. If it's on the nose, maybe it's right.
I mean, yes, I am quite unique, but I'm also relatively average.
Would you say the other one's apples? Because I know you love apple cider.
I do love apple cider, but only a very specific kind of apple cider. But no, it's not apples.
Oh man.
Apples are annoying. Apples are good. I do like them, but they're a little bit annoying, especially now that I don't have like real front teeth and I can't just bite into an apple. They're a lot of work to eat.
You know, that's a fair argument. Let's see, like strawberries, and then I'm just like things covered in chocolate. Wait, no.
Yes, but also no.
Cherries?
Technically, I just realized I do. No, ew. Hate their texture.
Yeah, cherries are also not good for you. So, grapes?
Oh, really? I did not know that. Grapes are good, but not my favorite. I think I technically have 3 favorites, but I think I've only talked about my top 2 of them when I was in college.
Do you like?
I think after college.
What about pears?
Pears are they're good, but they're not like amazing.
Are plums a fruit? They grow on trees.
Yes, but no. Are plums a fruit?
They grow on trees, so I thought so.
Yes, they are a fruit, but no, they're not my favorite fruit.
I'm trying to think, what other fruits are there? I don't know any other fruits. I said grapes already.
What's a musical?
Why did my brain go to Grapes of Wrath? No, it's not a musical. What's a musical?
Oh, no, I was just making fun of you. It's not a musical. It's not a musical. I was making fun of you from earlier.
I was gonna say, is there a musical named after fruit? You know what? Probably. Somewhere.
No, but there is a bird.
What? Kiwi?
Kiwi. I love kiwi.
Oh.
The other 2 that I have discovered are also my favorites after college. I love raspberries. They have a kick that is amazing. And did you know avocados are a fruit?
Well, that doesn't surprise me.
And I love avocados, so there you go.
Raspberries are pretty good. Raspberry lemon cheesecake. You ever had raspberry lemon stuff? Oh.
Raspberry lemonade is amazing.
Raspberry lemon cheesecake is so good. Okay, this one might be funny. Which of these have I not dressed up for Halloween? Is it Toothless from How to Train Your Dragon? Is it the Statue of Liberty? Is it Hillary Duff? Or is it the Bongo Cat?
What about those? Oh no, there's 3 of them that I don't know for sure. Well, okay, you could totally pull off Hillary Duff. That's a weird costume, but I can believe it. I don't know what that last one was. What the heck?
The Bongo Cat?
I could see you actually doing. No, I don't know that.
Oh my gosh. Bongo Cat was like an iconic meme on like YouTube for so long. It's a little cat animation that plays bongos. It's really cute.
Oh, is it like a realistic cat?
No, it's like a little cartoon.
What? Do I know this cat?
It's like a very simple
Bongo.
cartoon animation. But it's just a cat that keeps tapping his little paws and somebody animated in some bongos.
Oh, okay, I think I see it. Yeah, okay.
My favorite one is the Gerudo Valley one.
I don't really see how you would feasibly dress up as Bongo Cat, so I'm gonna say that's the one you have not dressed up as.
Nope, you're wrong.
Did you do the Statue of Liberty? You've done the Statue of Liberty.
Nope, I have not.
Right? Nope.
Surprisingly, I thought I'd throw you off.
Nice!
I say yes, I have dressed up as Hillary Duff. You were around when
I could see you do that.
I'd say that was when I was probably 10, I think.
Yeah, you said this person. I'm like, well, that's easy. I know you dressed up as.
I would say you were there when I dressed up.
Impressive.
Because I made my entire costume on that.
Yeah.
No, Bongo Cat. So what I did was I put on like a plain white hoodie, made some cat ears, drew cat whiskers on myself, and then I took my brother's game controller bongos from his Donkey Konga game.
That's great.
And I just played, just like sat him on my lap and I was just tapping away and there's like, no one got what I was except for like a single 12-year-old trick-or-treater who comes up and he just points straight at me and he goes, "Oh my god, Bongo Cat!" And I was like, "Thank you! Somebody got it!"
I feel seen.
Somebody got what I was being, thank God. Yes, I was Bongo Cat. That was quite a few years ago. Yeah,
Nice.
Hillary Duff was just like, I just tried to impersonate her outfit, capturing her essence. Because I
I
just
can see that.
loved her so much. So I'm starting to
Yeah, it's
wonder,
like
like,
she feels like I didn't know anything about your connection to her, but when you mentioned her, I'm like, no, I could see you being her. She kind of has an essence that you would love. I also love her. She's cool.
yes.
I don't know how well you'll know this. You should know this. This should be pretty easy for you, but we'll see. What is my favorite movie studio?
Studio Ghibli, isn't it?
Yes!
I was gonna say, I feel like that's kind of
Like,
a
I don't
given.
remember how you're connected to that.
Yeah, I was gonna say Studio Ghibli, because you're the one who
I was
introduced
never
me to it.
Yeah, I was like, originally the question was going to be, what's my favorite movie or movies? But I'm like, that one might be too hard because I don't really even fully know, but all of them are the Studio Ghibli films.
Well,
So
I know you
that's
love
fine.
Princess
I'll just say
I know you love Princess Mononoke.
yeah. Well, I love cosplaying as her. That's great.
Man.
I also Howl's Moving Castle, Spirited Away, Mononoke, Nausicaa of the Valley of the Wind,
Kiki.
and I'm up on Poppy Hill. Oh, Kiki's Delivery Service. I'm like, yeah, see, I have a lot of favorites. They kind of intermingle. Yeah.
I'll say, because you're the one who introduced me to Studio Ghibli, because I'd never heard of it. I knew of Spirited Away, but I didn't know what Studio Ghibli was.
I think most people our age have at least seen one film from Studio Ghibli. I think I'm starting to pronounce it Studio Ghibli because that's how everyone else is actually pronouncing it. I'm like, okay, fine, you win. I don't know. But, yeah, I think everyone's at least seen a movie seen one of their movies without knowing where it came from because they were around a lot in our childhood. So, your turn.
Okay, this one's just exposing me for my embarrassing stuff in college. What is the name of the YouTuber that I had a crush on in college?
Okay, I know it's Dan and Phil. I think it was Dan.
Nope. It was Phil.
Like, I don't remember them so much, but I remember that you really liked Phil because Dan kept being mean to Phil, and you're like, just be nice to him.
Okay. See, I'm like, when at that age, I was just kind of like, why are you yelling at him so much? And then I was just like, okay. In my older age, I was like, at this point, it's banter, and Phil could have just walked out the door at any time if he actually didn't like how he's being treated. I'm sure it was just them messing around, being silly.
Right.
I think I just realized I got overstimulated watching Dan yell.
And you also generally cared about Phil, and you're like, oh, I'm empathetic, and I don't want bad. I don't want bad things to happen.
I wouldn't enjoy being yelled at like that, so I don't know. I was projecting a little bit. Sorry, Dan.
Okay, well, to all the viewers, you are now currently getting a face rub from a cat.
Just rub it on the microphone.
Please take this love from my Maine Coon child and let it empower you to do great things in the next several hours.
You have been blessed.
You have been blessed by Rika. And now she's going to eat a toy bird that I put catnip on 3 days ago. Good job. You found it. All right, Star. Okay. So, I'm going to roll up my sleeves for this one.
Oh, no.
This is a number.
I spared.
What are my top 11 favorite Pokemon?
What? Espeon. I know that one. Oh my god. What? Eevee. It's like, is it cheating to just say all the evolutions?
No, that would be actually correct.
Oh my god!
All of them.
Okay. Eevee, Espeon, Flareon, Jolteon, Vaporeon, Leafeon, Umbreon. Oh my god, what are the other ones? I know there's a couple others. Glaceon, is that one?
Yeah.
Glaceon. Okay, and then there's one other I can't think of the name. The pink one.
Yeah, Sylveon.
That's Sylveon. Okay. Is that all of them? That's all of them. And then...
Yep, that's all the evolutions. There's 2 more.
2 more Pokemon. Just Pikachu. It's Pikachu. No. Who's that Pokemon?
No, I'm not that basic.
Oh my gosh, is one of them Houndour?
No.
It just goes ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Oh my gosh, it's the first gen Magikarp.
No.
Just because I remember us doing that all the time in college.
That was so great.
You're doing the carp sound.
Please get this Magikarp some water.
And then making the Houndour noises. Oh wait, oh my god. Yeah, Absol. Is Absol one of them?
Absol.
That's right. I think I remember you saying, yeah. I remember you loved Absol.
Absol's
Okay.
so great.
He is second gen, or third gen. What is he? Second or third? Second gen, right?
That was a third gen.
He was third gen, okay. Ugh. I'm just going through my head all of the first gen Pokemon. I'm going through my mental Pokedex right now. I was gonna say, because Moltres and Zapdos and Articuno, they were second gen, right?
Right.
They were all second gen. Is it Mew? Or Mewtwo?
Yeah, it's Mewtwo.
Okay, I was gonna say, I'm just trying to remember. You did the pose for him.
Mewtwo's great. Mewtwo's awesome.
I do love Mewtwo. He's cool. So all the
Then I also
evolutions...
realized, as I was asking you the question, I'm like, oh yeah, I also do love Deerling, but we're gonna leave that one out because I didn't think of it first when I was writing the question. But Deerling is also really cool.
I definitely would not have gotten that one. Okay, well this is funny because this actually segues into... This is kind of a two-part question. Which of the Pokemon movies is my favorite?
Oh, butts. Oh, no.
And on top of that, what is my favorite?
I know what my favorite is.
I was saying, and then also, what is my favorite Pokemon? Which I think you already know that one.
Is your favorite... Is your favorite Pokemon Totodile?
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, I was like, I'm happy about that. And then your favorite movie...
It's one of the originals. One of the original movies.
Yeah, it's gonna be one of the ones that we watched in the marathon. One of the earlier ones.
Yeah.
I want to say it's Latias and the Pokemon Heroes.
Nope.
Is it the first movie?
Nope.
Is it Forever?
No,
it's Celebi?
No, it's the second one. It's the movie 2000.
Wait, I thought I named it. Wait, what was Pokemon Heroes? Oh! No, okay, that's
Latios
not... Sorry,
and
I
Latios.
thought Latias and Latios was the second one. Oh my gosh, yes, it was okay, so you like the Lugias.
Yeah! With Moltres, Zapdos, and Articuno. And Slowking, because he has the iconic line.
Slowking. Yes, I wish I had pants.
I could use pants. All the world will turn to ash. Ash, they're talking about you! Yeah, I love the second movie just because I love all the action of, like, the four legendaries, like, and also Lugia is just freaking boss.
It did, like, the whole global, like, tragic thing. Like, I loved that. That was so cool, and the currents were changing direction and stuff, and that affected, like, the whole weather. I loved that. And that's also why I loved the third Hoenn region games, like Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald, because they had that whole weather system thing going on where it was a tragic thing across the world and just messing things up, and I'm like, this is so cool. I love this. So apparently that's one of my niches. Yes, it was that because I remember that Professor Oak was talking to Ash's mom, and then all of the Diglets just came, and the Pidgeys and everything, and the Diglets went under his bike and everything, because they were all migrating to and deal with this tragedy.
So that was the other thing. So it was so funny, people like talking about like the fact that it rains and then it starts snowing and then it's sunny again all of a sudden, and somebody made the comment of, yes, it's like living in the Midwest, and I was just like, it's actually accurate. Yes. So that's another appreciation.
Because Ash's in conversation, like Professor Oak was talking to Ash's mom, and she's like, I think she was harvesting her tomatoes or something, and it snows, and it lands on the tomato, and she's like, snow? But it's summer.
How can it snow? I don't know. Yeah, so yeah, that's part...
Speaking of global tragedies and all... Okay, yes, that's how we're gonna phrase it. Speaking of global tragedies, where was I born? Like how we're not gonna negate the fact that I'm a global tragedy.
Florida! No. I'd be jealous if you said you were born in Seattle. I'd be like, you weren't born in California, right?
No, but that'd be interesting.
Alabama!
No, gosh, no.
Not in Texas.
Sorry to anyone born in Alabama. I'm sure you're beautiful.
Not Texas. Not Nebraska. I don't think you're born in the Dakotas.
Like you've got about half of them left to guess.
I know. I'm just gonna start singing the 50 Nifty States song, and then eventually I'll get one.
Like, go ahead and sing your alphabets.
Alaska, Arizona, Arkansas,
Oh
California,
gosh, that'd be so cool.
Colorado.
New Mexico.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I guess that's the only one I haven't mentioned. I like when I tell people that, like, oh, I was born in New Mexico, and they're all like, really? That's cool. And I'm like, I was just born there. I didn't, like, do anything.
What non-Zelda video game have I spent the most hours playing? Is it...
Stardew Valley.
Oh, shoot. Okay. Okay, so you already got it. I was going to give you multiple choice. But yeah, Stardew Valley.
You're the only person I know that's played Stardew Valley, so that's also one of the reasons I just knew.
People are missing out. It's a good game. And it's cheap. For how many hours you spend playing it, it's cheap. Alright, Fyri, it's your turn. Hand me with it.
So that leads me into a writing question, but then for you. So then my actual question. What book series did I love in middle school?
Twilight.
What? What was that answer?
Twilight.
Oh, gosh, no.
Lord of the
I
Rings?
have mentioned it in the book club that we were in together.
Oh, is it the Warrior Cat series?
Yes.
I was just saying, I remember you loved those books.
Yes, those were life. Like,
Yes.
you guys loved Percy Jackson, and I was definitely a furry over with my cat.
Oh, I
My
love
cat clans.
I love Percy Jackson. Yeah, I need to read those still. One of these days.
I know we both still need to read each other's obsessions.
I never really talked. I don't think I talked with you about this, so you might not know or understand it. At my college graduation, what video game was referenced on my or on my graduation cap?
Oh no!
What video game was it?
Undertale.
Yeah. Do you remember what it said?
I don't remember.
It said filled with determination.
Filled with determination. Yes, perfect. Okay.
Yeah, it had a little sprite of Frisk that I went in and edited in Microsoft Paint to look like they had a graduation cap and gown on.
I couldn't remember the actual cap or any decoration that you did, but I remembered around that time the game that you were obsessed with was Undertale, so I'm like, it has to be that. That would be the reference that you would be making.
Yeah. You know, you stress for years, like, oh man, when we graduate, what am I going to put on my cap? Boom. Done.
Yeah, I made a writing joke.
I remember.
I still have mine somewhere.
Yeah, right.
It was fun. Yeah, right? That is my turn, yes. You spent time with me in college, and when we were walking around and doing random things, and you know me now. What
Maybe.
two things do... Maybe. Do I know me? I don't know. What two things do I like to take pictures of the most?
Woodland creatures? No. Oh my gosh, I was going to say mushrooms, but I don't know if that's... Oh... Flowers? First thing I thought of was...
technically correct.
One of
them is nature.
One of them I thought of was, like, your cat in a tree.
I was like, yes, one of them is just anything nature, so I'm like, yes, mushrooms, trees, flowers, woodland creatures. Yeah. Yes, I also like to take pictures of those. Yeah, anything nature, I like to take pictures of. And then there's another thing.
The sky? Books?
I was like, crap, you're right. But nope, that's fine.
Book pages, iconic pages of books. Rika, your cat.
But it's just like quotes.
Rika.
Yep, it's Rika.
I was just saying, it feels like that's so obvious, but yes, your cat. Your baby.
It's very obvious. I'm cliche, but hey, everyone's cat is the best cat, okay?
Yee. Who did I go see when I went to my first concert?
Oh, man. I know them. Like...
You really should know this.
I know. I'm like, you talked about them a lot when we were living together, and the only thing that's coming to my brain is Dan and Phil, and I'm like, but they're not a music artist.
Oh, no.
What's the music artist?
This is way before that time. I know. You're thinking of the Jonas Brothers, I think, but no.
No, I mean, because those are the things that you were talking about at that time. Oh man,
Yeah.
you've told me this and I don't remember what.
We actually talked about this
Gosh.
artist, like, just earlier today.
What? Please wait while Fyri's brain malfunctions.
Oh, please! I was 9. It was...
Star melts because Fyri's brain can't handle simple things. Hillary Duff?
It was Hillary Duff! That was my very first concert when I was 9.
Amazing!
Yeah.
That's so cool!
Yeah. Alright, Fyri. You got any more crazy questions for me?
Oh yeah, it's me next. Okay. If I were an Avatar The Last Airbender character, who would I identify with most?
Katara.
Tara! Bonus question. If it were the antagonist party, who would I identify with most?
Oh, Azula.
Oh gosh, no.
No.
She is fun.
That was a shot in the dark.
No!
Well, Zuko, okay, Zuko's not antagonist, though.
True, but I didn't, okay, it's a female character. I hadn't considered male characters. I do like Zuko, but
oh my god. No, Ty Lee, absolutely Ty Lee.
Thank you. It is Ty Lee, correct.
These last two are both D&D related. So the first one...
Okay.
First one is, how many times have I had a character die? And then a bonus question to that is, how many of them were revived?
I want to say, I'm going to shoot in the dark, and I'm going to say you have had 5 characters die, and 3 of them have come back to life.
Jiminy Christmas! Well, okay.
I feel like, wow, it tells you what Fyri thinks of me.
Is that how many times you think I'm gonna kill your characters?
Would you kill our characters?
No.
I would not be upset with that. I love it's such an intense thing. Yes, I spent time on them, but
I would do my best to make it not up to me, and kind of just up to the fate of the dice.
Yes, and the fate of my character's decisions, because, oh boy, Riley, he's gonna make some decisions.
So, the actual answer was, I've only had a character die once.
5.
And that character was revived, and has only had to be revived once. And it was the funniest thing, but also the most horrifying thing at the same time, because we were like level 2, I think, and it was a swarm of scorpions in our house, and we were just rolling. I was rolling super poorly, and one of the scorpions got a critical hit on me, and I was a human, so I was very squishy. I think I was at like 1 hit point.
Generally how I humans.
I was at 1 hit point. And my max HP was like 11 or something, and this scorpion dealt like 12 or 13. The DM looks at me, just horrified, like, and like we share this knowing look of, oh. And Ellie's sitting right next to me, she's like, oh no, you're unconscious. And I was like, no girl, I'm dead. She's like, what? I'm like, I am dead. Like, that is instant death, girl.
Look, you guys have a dead body to deal with. That's what I am.
I mean, thank God me and not her, because her character's half orc. So her character was able to just scoop me up, carry me to the temple, have me revived. But the other way around, nah, good luck.
Since we're talking about being writers, how do I feel about the Oxford comma?
It's pointless.
No.
Okay, so you and I agree then.
And you're fired.
Let's say
the Oxford comma is beautiful and it annoys me. I've been doing some beta reading lately. Here, write that.
Good, because then you and I are in agreement about the Oxford comma, because I hear people say how useless and pointless it is, and I'm just like, let's eat grandma! Come on, people!
I'm like, it just feels so much more complete if you have it all there.
I know, because it helps, like, when there's a break in the dialogue. I don't know.
It makes things a little less confusing.
That was so frustrating in high school. I'd get such mixed reviews from my teachers about my writing.
Yeah.
I had one.
Same.
Yeah, one English professor. He'd say you put way too many commas in your writing, but then the next professor would be like, no. If there's a natural pause there, you should put a comma there. And I'm just like, well, that's not what my other teacher said. What the hell am I supposed to do?
It's a mixed bag. Whenever I'm beta reading, generally I'm like, okay, if they didn't put a comma there, but a comma could go there, I'm not gonna say anything. But if it really messes up the way I'm understanding the sentence, then I'm gonna say, there needs to be a comma here, I'm sorry. Or if it's like, okay, but there should, if you have a comma on this side of the word, this interjection needs a comma on the other side as well. Welcome to the podcast about writing.
I mean, that is kind of part of what we do, so... Okay, so this is my very last question I have for you. Another D&D one. What is my favorite class that I've ever played so far in D&D?
Ooh. Oh my gosh. I've done one campaign, a one-shot with you guys, and I don't remember what everyone was. You said class, right? Not race?
Yeah, what's my favorite class that I've played so far? I've only ever played 3 different classes.
My brain is latching on to Legend of Zelda, like she has to choose something to do with Legend of Zelda.
The one I played...
Paladin?
No. So, the one that I played...
Not Paladin. Not Cleric either. I don't think you'd be Cleric.
I've never played a Cleric.
Are you a Bard? Do you like to be a Bard?
That's not my favorite so far, but my current character, Jenka, is a bard, yes. That's the character that died.
I do also like druids, but I don't know if you would be a druid.
My character was a druid for the one shot.
Let's see, what else? Do you have to be a rogue? Are you a rogue?
That was
great.
My very first D&D character was a rogue, and I freaking love the rogue class.
It is a lot of fun to watch the rogues interact with the world.
Literally, like, listening to people's reactions when a rogue successfully does a sneak attack on somebody, especially if they roll a nat 20, and so it's a critical sneak attack, the amount of damage... Like, a level 10 can deal, like, almost 100 damage in a round. Just because in that one attack. Freaking rogues, man. Yeah, I'm a rogue. I do the sneaky sneak, and then I do the stabby stab. That's my job. I am really enjoying the bard class, though. It's kind of fun.
Alright, this is my last one as well. This is also a writing question.
Yay!
What is my favorite punctuation?
I know what my first thought was, but it's because it's my favorite, and I'd be really sad if we don't have the same favorite.
Right.
Is it a semicolon?
It is a semicolon.
That's my favorite!
Is it really your favorite?
Hey!
They're so cool.
I love semicolons.
And they're like, they feel like kind of a secret punctuation because like a lot of you don't really get to learn how to use them in high school, and then after that, like you don't really learn new punctuation. So like if you learn how to use a semicolon correctly, you clearly were studying writing.
Do you know? No one taught me how to say that word until like typing class, and so like the first.
You told me that.
The first couple of years of me like reading the word semicolon, I thought it was semicolon. 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 Oh my god, that's a new... That's my next D&D character. Semicolon. I'm actually kind of serious.
Describe a class that you can be.
I mean, there's like... I'm sure there's some you could come up... I mean, paladins, well...
There's something like that, yeah.
You could be like a cleric who is... a cleric for like the god of literature or something.
Oh, I like that. Oh my gosh, so like your healing comes through like what you write. That's fun. I did not keep score.
I also didn't keep score.
We're all winners.
I figured we weren't actually keeping track of points. This was kind of just testing our friendship.
Alright, listeners, you tell us who won.
Yeah, if anybody's keeping tabs. Because we have no idea. Oh my god, my voice is like... Ugh, my voice is almost gone. To make my exit, I shall now go and... I think this is our cue to probably call it good, since... I mean, I don't know about you, Fury, but my voice is almost gone, so... To preserve that...
Your voice is almost gone. We should go. And also, it's almost 9 o'clock, which is my bedtime, so yes.
Oh my gosh, yeah, it's almost 10 here, so yeah. Stay tuned for the next episode where we will probably be once again talking about things that pertain to our interests. And we promise we'll be less dying in the next episode.
Yeah, we'll be healed by then. That or we will be undead.
Necromancy.
Necromancy!
Alright, everybody, thank you so much for listening. We'll catch you on the flip side of our illnesses.
Yeah!
We hope you all are doing well, having a nice start to the year. Getting COVID twice in the first month was not on my bingo card, but here we are!
Oh, I thought you were going to say, I hope you're having a good time, having a nice start to the year, getting COVID twice. That's not a nice start, Star.
No, please don't do that. That sucks. I would know.
Yes. Please, viewers, listeners, and hooplas, stay safe out there.
Drink lots of water. Stay
Sleep.
warm.
Please sleep. Take care of yourself.
Please
Tell
sleep.
yourself that you're beautiful and that you matter.
'Cause you are beautiful and you do matter.
Yeah.
Fyri knows what's up.
Puts on, like, sunglasses. Yeah.
Deal with it. Alright.
I actually watch you guys from your walls, and I'm like, yeah, you're beautiful. Yeah, you're worth it. Okay. Next person.
I knew it!
I knew it. I felt a presence.
I knew it!
Or a suddenly, like, vaguely positive presence in my life. Where's that coming from?
And with that, we're gonna call this podcast out.
Bye!